everybody. I'm here with Melissa Paris, bike number 13, and she's being awesome and letting me interview her today. I'm so nervous. Oh my god, she's really cool. She's so cool. Okay, so first one, what are some good interview questions? I'm just kidding. I got some for you. Okay. You clearly have a list of supporters and fans. What made you decide to race in the first place?
You know, I started riding pretty late compared to most people. I was like 20 before I even learned how to ride.
Okay.
So some friends took me to do track days, and it was like that big moment where it was like, this is what I want to do. Like, I think I knew pretty quickly. Like, it was the only thing that really just like made it was worth the work. You know what I mean?
A lot of work. A lot of work, huh? That makes sense. Okay, so would you say you have a competitive nature then?
Yeah, I've always been super competitive. Like, I've got 4 big brothers, so I think it's like pretty natural that like we're always trying to one-up each other.
Wow. Okay. And then it's not like an internal thing. It's like external. I'm gonna beat you.
Yeah, I think probably
kind of challenge.
Because I was always the littlest,
That's
so
cool.
I was always beat at everything.
Nice.
So I think maybe I have a chip on my shoulder.
Okay. Yeah, big brothers help. So, and they were all for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, that's my little sister. Look at her go.
Yeah,
That's
they're
cute.
stoked.
Cool. Knowing that speed is merely a result of combined efforts, what are some of the techniques or habits that you find yourself working on?
Oh man. Because I feel like all the things that I'm doing like in my general life to make sure that I'm just, you know, a happy, nice person are gonna make me better able to focus on the job I have when I'm riding.
Do you have any pre and post race rituals or superstitions?
Okay, so my number is 13, so people are always like, that's such an unlucky number. I really don't believe in luck at all, you know. I have a pretty strong faith, so for me, like, I feel like luck is insulting the higher power that, you know, I'm putting my faith in. So I don't really have too many like pre or post rituals, except, you know, a lot of times before a race, I'll do certain things to make sure I'm in the mindset I need to be in, just to be prepared, you know, like
calm down.
Yeah.
What do you do about helmet hair?
Oh my god!
I know, right? I know. You give up. Yeah.
Like you just come to terms with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow. Oh man, so many women ask me all the time.
I wear a hat a lot of times. Like, yeah. Forget the helmet hair. Like, what about your face?
Cute though.
You're like all sweaty and red and blotchy looking, and it's great because like you'll get off the bike and then like someone's like, oh, we're gonna take your picture. We're gonna do an interview. So I reach for like the biggest pair of sunglasses I can find and a hat.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's funny. Wow, women are always asking that too. And I just shred your hair, but that's awesome too. You can always just do little things like the highlights and the color.
Come to terms with it.
Yeah, yeah. Don't even sweat it. How do you like Miller Motorsports Park?
This is one of my favorite racetracks, honestly.
Good girl.
I'm so sad I'm not racing this weekend, but it's like
we all are.
Yeah, it's such a special place. It's an amazing facility, and it's the place where I got my first win on a 250. So I think it'll always have like a special place in my heart.
Nice.
I've had good races here in the wet and the dry, and it's always been a little magical place for me.
Nice. Does the elevation make a difference, do you think?
I mean, it makes the bike slower
you travel
for sure,
everywhere.
but I don't feel like it's high enough that like I physically notice it.
Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of people complain.
Yeah, it makes the bike slow. There's less air in the air, like we like to say.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you've been racing since 20. How old are you now?
Like 31.
No way.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah. And you started late. That's funny because I'm 36.
Yeah.
But like, who's your favorite MotoGP racer?
Current or like all time?
Both. That'll be good.
So of all time, I'm the hugest Max Biaggi fan ever.
Wow, okay.
He also started racing motorcycles a lot later than most people. And
Respect.
I feel like, don't get me wrong, I think Rossi's great. I saw a rider who was really passionate and wanted something so badly.
Nice.
And I can understand that so much.
Yeah.
And I think
heart, huh?
currently it's got to be Kyle Crutchlow because we know him, we're friends with him, and I just know what a good guy he is. And he's got the most lovely wife ever, and so I just like seeing them do well.
Cool. Support, represent. That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of family and friends out here. It's such an awesome community. Yeah. I'm just barely getting into it, but I love it. So who's your role model then?
My role model is probably my dad.
Yay!
Yeah, he's been a really good inspiration to me of like how to work hard for something you want.
Good.
Did
he race?
He didn't. No, like when he was young, he was really into cars, and he had like a lot of fast cars. But when he married my mom and started a family, he had to give up, you know, his hobbies so that he could work to support his family. So I see that he made those sacrifices so that he could be like a good dad. So for me to get to go kind of chase something like this, it's pretty special.
Wow, he's proud, yeah, too, huh? I bet, really super proud. Huh? That's cool.
I think half worried and half proud.
Would you ever race MotoGP? Do you want to?
Oh, I mean, I think everybody would like to. I don't think my ability is quite there yet, but you know, for me, every time I get on the bike, I'm just going to try to do the best I can and see where it takes me. So
nice.
If that opportunity came about, that'd be amazing, obviously. Yeah. But for now, I just want to focus on doing the best I can where I'm at.
Nice. Any advice for women who want to race? You said it's never too late.
It's never too late. And I think if you want to do it, you should just do it. Just do it. It's like anything you want to do in life. If you have a passion to do it, like don't let something stop you from it, you know?
Nice. Have you ever had any kind of like confrontations being a woman, female?
It's so wild because people who don't follow racing much, they're always like, oh, are the boys mean to you? And I'm like, no, like everybody's so cool. Nice. I'm sure, like, honestly, like, yeah, everyone gets like a nasty note on Facebook or Twitter or something, but nobody who matters has ever been rude to me.
That's true, yeah. They don't matter.
You know, there are like a lot of women that came before us. When I first started racing, like Vicki Jackson-Bell was like one of my heroes. She was an amazing 125 racer. And you have some great car racers like Janet Guthrie and, you know, like there's just so many of them. And I think those women had like real barriers when they were getting into sports. Like people were actually trying to stop them from racing. And I'm so glad that they stuck through it because for us, it's, you know, we just go sign up and get our race license. Nobody cares.
Just do it. Yeah, seriously, there's a lot of depth to you, and you know, they say never meet your heroes.
Yeah,
you know.
No,
but
I've heard that
this is so not true.
It can be really disappointing sometimes because you meet someone and you think they're going to be a certain way, and then they're not. Yeah, for sure. And you never know if you're just meeting them on a bad day.
Yep, that too. Where can people go to keep up with your racing season, like website and fan pages?
So I have a website, and it's just melissaparis.com. But the best way to keep up with me is on Facebook. So just facebook.com/melissaparis13. And so I'm on there all the time. I'm a total social media dork. So I'm always posting updates and stuff like that.
That's awesome. Yeah. Anything you'd like to say to your sponsors and fans?
Oh, of course. First off, to the fans who are following racing and watching your blog, that's great, and thank you. And states road race is what I love, so I love when people are paying attention. And of course, to all of my sponsors, I have the Women's Sports Foundation has my back right now, which is like just so amazing. Joe Rocket, who makes some of the best women's gear, right? You know, Rockform and Motion Pro and all the rest. Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Wow. So I would really recommend to everyone, if you have a chance, go check out their website and maybe make a donation because it's something we all gotta worry about.
Do you subscribe to Dlinquencious on YouTube and follow her on Instagram?
Who doesn't?
There we go. Thank you so much.
No problem.